Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a product that I've been testing out for a couple weeks now. I was contacted by a company called VONT and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing their desk lamp. So I checked out the Amazon page that they have listed for this light, and I saw that it had a lot of really favorable reviews and a lot of pictures. People really tend to like this lamp, so I decided to ask them to go ahead and send it over. And I've been using it for a couple weeks now as both a night light, so sitting on my night table, and also as a desk light, so when I'm reading or working on the computer and things like that. And it's been doing a great job at both of those scenarios. So this is it here. This is the box that it comes in, and it's called the Eclipse VNT DL01 Desk Lamp. Now what's really cool about this lamp is that it has a couple of different modes that you can set it to, so the light actually adjusts to whatever it is that you're going to be doing. And it also has another really cool feature that I'll go ahead and touch up once I set up the lamp and show it to you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright guys, so here is the lamp all set up, and one of the first things that I wanted to mention was the base right here. I've actually tested out a couple similar lamps to this one in the past before, and one of the first things that I noticed with those is that they generally have a small base. You know, they want to keep a small little footprint, so when you're trying to turn on the light or move it around or something like that, it tends to tip over. This lamp right here actually has a really nice wide and heavy base, which is really awesome because you're not going to have to worry about it tipping over as you're turning it on, as you're using it. It feels very sturdy, and it gives you the feeling that the lamp is good quality. And I can tell you that after testing it out, I can attest to that. You know, I can easily see using this lamp on a daily basis and not have to worry about the lamp falling over or it breaking down or anything like that, especially because of this nice heavy base. So the color of this is piano black. It looks really, really elegant, which is really nice. But unfortunately, because of the material, it does attract a lot of fingerprints. So what they do include is they include this microfiber cloth. It's actually branded with the company name right there, VONT. And that is obviously because your lamp is going to pick up a lot of fingerprints as you use it. But again, you can keep that microfiber cloth handy and go ahead and use it to clean it off. As far as the construction, again, it feels pretty sturdy, which is nice. They do include the power cable, obviously, which is right here. Now, the one thing I wish is that it was a little bit longer. I find that it's a little short. It's probably about 3 feet long, and I wish almost they give you like a 4 to 5 foot power cable, just because depending on where you're going to be positioning this, you might need it to be a little longer. But again, all you have to do is use an extension cord and you're good to go. But cable, works fine. It plugs in the back, and it doesn't impede the usage of the lamp at all, which is nice. If you have it on the desk, you can just fling it over to the back of the desk or something like that, which is what I've been doing, and it's out of the way. And again, because it's in the very back there, which is nice. So the lamp as it is, it's what I would call the closed position. So you do have this arm that kind of closes down onto the the base portion of it, and it's again in the closed position. This is perfect if you're not going to be using it. You don't want it to be in the way or anything like that. You can go ahead and do that. But if you do want to go ahead and use it, all you have to do is lift this front portion up, and it reveals the 2 rows of LEDs on the bottom right there. Again, this is an LED lamp, which is nice, so you're not going to have to worry about replacing the bulbs or anything like that. They're not going to go bad. They have a really long shelf life or usage life on them, as much as many LEDs do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus in on the controls so you guys can see how this works. Alright guys, so taking a look at the different buttons that are at the bottom of the lamp here. Now, one thing that I like is that the buttons are not actual physical buttons, so they're not going to click on and off and then maybe wear off as you're using them. They're more of tactile feel buttons, which is nice. So they're nice and flush to the body of the lamp. So starting at the bottom here, you have your power button, so your on and off button. And as you guys can see, it has a little red LED behind it. This is awesome because if you're looking for the button to turn it on in the middle of the night, you can actually physically see it there, and it's easy to get to. So you just hit that button and it'll turn the light on, and then if you hit it, it'll turn it off. When you turn it on, it'll actually go to whichever mode that you last left it on. So on this top one, then that LED will turn on red, so you know that that's the mode that it's in. So next to that, you have a 60-minute timer. Now this is perfect if you're the type of person that likes to read with their light on and then maybe falls asleep And now the light stays on all night. You can set that timer. You have 60 minutes, and after 60 minutes, the lamp will turn off, which is perfect. Very easy to use. Again, just turn the light on, and then just hit that timer there. And as you guys can see now, the power switch or the power button is blinking red. So that's letting you know that the timer is on. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. And then right at the top here, you have your four different operating modes. Again, they all have the labeling there, and they have like a little diagram that kind of shows you what they are. So starting at the top here, you have a reading mode. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. Oh, there we go. So reading mode, again, this is perfect for reading. So if you have a light, the lamp on a night table and you're using it to read, this is going to give you adequate light to be able to do that. Now you do have a plus or minus up here that allows you to set the intensity of the light itself. So if it's too bright and you want to bring it down, you can go ahead and do that. Or if it's too light or too dim and you want to bring it up, you can go ahead and do that as well. Underneath there, you have a study mode. A study mode, again, is perfect for somebody that's studying, maybe working on a computer or something like that, writing a paper. This lamp is sitting on a desk. It's going to give you the light that you're going to need to light up your immediate area there and be able to see what you're doing. Under that, you have a relax mode. It's characterized by this little coffee cup. So this is perfect for somebody that just kind of want to relax. Maybe you're writing a book or you're writing something on your computer or something like that, but you just want more of a relaxed atmosphere. This light is going to be a little warmer, more yellowish tinge to it, and again, you can adjust that however you want, and be able to do that. And then the last mode at the bottom here is sleep mode. So again, this is perfect for a night light. Maybe you're you're just kind of laying in bed and you're relaxing before going to bed. Now this is going to be able to give you just enough light to light up the immediate area, but it's not so bright and it's not so harsh that it's going to keep you awake. And then again, if you want to go ahead and dim it down, you can do that, depending on how you want it. All right, so another really cool feature of this lamp is on the side right here, you do have a USB port. Now, this bottom part, you actually can swivel 180 degrees, so it can go left or right 180 degrees, which is really nice, and it gives you access to this USB port right there. Now this is perfect, especially if you're going to have it on a night table and you want to double it up as a charger. I just have a cable right here. You can go ahead and connect that to the side of the USB right there, and the light does not need to be on for it to work. And then you can just plug your device in, and it starts charging, as you guys can see right there. And then the front of the lamp right there gives you enough room to be able to lay the phone down there if you wanted to. And now you have your device charging alongside your lamp as well. So as you guys just saw, you have the ability to swivel the base right here 180 degrees. I think that's really cool because it gives you more flexibility as far as how to use your lamp. So if you need it to face a particular way, you can go ahead and do that. But besides that, you have the pivot point right up here that allows you to open and close the top portion of the lamp where your LEDs are. And then you have another pivot point right at the bottom here. Now this is great because again, it further allows you to extend the reach of the lamp. So if you wanted to shoot that light a little bit further out, maybe it's sitting in the back of a desk, but you need the light a little closer to do something a little bit more specific, more hands-on. If you're working on something really small and you need more of a specific area to light that up, the light is going to be able to allow you to do that with this pivot point right here. So it's really cool because again, it gives you a lot of different options. You can actually stand the lamp almost all the way straight, which is good because again, it'll shoot that light out a little bit more. So if you need to light up a slightly larger area than just the top of a desk or a night table or something like that, you are able to do so. I went ahead and turned the lamp around because I wanted to show you guys another really cool feature. And again, this is something that I would have never thought to do, but I really like the fact that they included. And that's in the back portion right here. This area is actually open. So it's slid open. You can actually see it on the other side. And this is perfect because when you close the lamp, the LEDs are actually going to shine through here. So I'll turn the light on so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, so there it is. So as you guys see, the LEDs are shining through here. Now what this does is, if you have it, let's say up against a wall or something like that, it'll light up the wall and it'll give you this really nice ambient lighting. So if you want to just use the lamp, maybe you have it like on your night table and you want to use it to light up, you know, not very bright, but just enough to be able to kind of see around and relax and stuff like that, like an ambient light, you can go ahead and use that just by closing it, and with that slit in the back, it'll give you that look. All right, so I wanted to turn off some of these overhead studio lights so you guys can get a little bit better feel or look at what the light coming from the lamp actually looks like. So I'm going to turn off this last one here. And this is going to be just overhead lighting. I just have an LED bulb overhead in the room. So I'm going to be turning on the lamp here. So starting at the very top with the reading mode. All right, so that's pretty much the light that you're going to get with the reading mode. As I mentioned, using the plus or minus here, you're actually able to dim it or brighten it depending on what it is that you're looking for. Then we're going to go to the study mode. Again, you know, this is perfect for if you're you know, getting ready for a test or something like that. You can go ahead and use this light function, and it'll give you enough light to be able to do that. Then going down to the relax mode. Again, this is a little bit more of a yellowish tint to the color, which is really nice. You know, it lets you, you know, kick your feet up and relax. If you're maybe watching TV or something like that, you don't want it to be too bright in the room, you can go ahead and use this if you have it on your night table. And then last but not least, it's the sleep mode right there. Again, you know, it's very dim. It's nice and cool, nice and warm color there. It's going to help you fall asleep. And if, you know, if need be, you can go ahead and turn on the timer, as I already mentioned. So as you guys see there, the light is blinking, letting you know that the timer is on. That is a 60-minute timer, so the light will turn off after 60 minutes. And then if you really just want minimal lighting, you can go ahead and just do that. And like I mentioned, you see the light kind of shining through that slit on the back of the lamp, gives you a really nice kind of mood area lighting there. Let's go ahead and turn off the timer and we'll turn it back on so you guys can see with the reading mode a little bit brighter there. So depending on, you know, what kind of mood you're setting, if you want something bright or something a little bit more relaxing, you can go ahead and go through the different modes and find that perfect mode for you. All right, guys, so as you can see, you got a lot of really awesome features with this lamp. All the different modes that you get: reading, study, relax, sleep. It allows you to set it up however you need it. Also the articulation, from moving it 180 degrees on the base to having those 2 pivot points, and then also the nice heavy base. I can't say enough about that. I think that definitely is a great selling point for them, because you're not going to have to worry about it tipping over, especially because it's such a thin and slim design. And I think it goes with the aesthetic. That piano black look with that slim design looks really nice. So I'm going to be leaving a link to their Amazon page below where you guys can pick one of these up, or maybe 2 of them. If you guys are using them for night table lamps, I think they'll be perfect. But as a desk lamp itself, it's really awesome too. The fact that they include the USB charging port so you can charge up your devices as you're using it, that's another plus. So definitely go ahead and check them out. So there it is. That is a look at the VONT Eclipse LED desk lamp with multiple modes. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.